Good afternoon all, and welcome to Buxton Heath, somewhere near Norwich. It's in Norfolk. Not been here now for, I think it's 3 seasons. I think the last time I came I nearly drowned in a marsh. The time before that I lost one of my wellies in a marsh, so I kind of come here with some trepidation, but it's always been a good orchid site, and although it's not been at its best last couple of times, I've seen some of the finest orchids I've ever seen at this site in the past, so I always come here with a degree of optimistic enthusiasm. So looking forward to it. It's a weird site. It's an alkaline based site, but it's fed by a very acidic stream that's coming down off the heathland, so you've got a mixture of pHs here. So you've got common spotted, you've got Heath Spotted, you've got marsh fragrant, you've got marsh helleborine, you've got southern marsh. If we're lucky, we might find one of the weirdos, one of the former artists known as Pugsleys. You can find all sorts here. Very strange orchids, strange hybrids. I just hope it's on form. If so, we should be in for a good session. That's a nice start for first orchid. Heath Spotted Orchid in its prime. That bodes well for what is to come. It's a pair of very nice pale southern marsh orchids. I thought they were Heath Spotted Orchids until I got close up, but they are southern marsh. Textbook southern marsh. Now that could be a common spotted or a Heath Spotted, or I would dare to suggest something in between the two, a transients hybrid between the two. Heath Spotted, another nicely marked one. Seem to be bumping into some really tasty Heath Spotted orchids right from the off. There's an even better one behind this, just bear with me. That is an absolute clonker of a Heath Spotted orchid. Two lovely Heath Spotted orchids sitting high on their pedestal. Lovely setting. I think that's a common spotted orchid. That's what I'm going to chalk it down as, and it's an absolute beauty in terms of markings again. Lovely Heath Spotted orchid again. Can you actually get bored of Heath Spotted orchids? I mean, I absolutely adore them, always have done, but these are Class A, top grade, because of the markings. Absolutely superb. Brilliant again. It's actually, is it a Heath Spotted or is it a common spotted? Different flowers seem to be giving different vibes off here. Because of the patterning, I'm going to stick to Heath Spotted. It could be a hybrid between the two. The lobes are quite prominent, which is making me think common spotted, but the one at the bottom, that one is Heath Spotted. That one with the big central lobe could be a common. I think that could be a transients hybrid, in which case it's a gem. The first of our marsh helleborines. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's only just opening. Imagine what this would look like if it was fully opened. It's a common spotted orchid, but those markings are so violently purple red. Tremendous. Very faint spots on the leaves. I mean, it could just be a very large, because it is large. It's about 2 foot, 2.5 foot. Could be Heath Spotted. Could be a cross between Heath Spotted and Southern Marsh. I'll have a look at this one again at home. It could be a hybrid. It's unusually big. The Heath Spotteds around here so far are about 4 or 5 inches tall, and as I say, this is 2 foot tall. It's very nice. Another pair of lovely Southern Marsh orchids. Pale form. Heath Spotted Orchid, but if you want to tell me because of the markings that that's a transient hybrid with common spotted, I'll go with you. In fact, there's probably another one that sits in the same category next to it. Definitely Heath Spotted, but very prominent common spotted markings on it as well. So that could also be a hybrid. It may not be, just saying they could be. Beautiful. I'm just going to call them Heath Spotted Orchids. I think they are holding good colour. You know what, I thought this could be it. The white Heath Spotted Orchid I've only seen once in, what, 10 years? But it isn't, because you can see it's got markings on it. It's very nice though. I mean, wow, how good are some of these? That is absolutely stunning. Heath Spotted Orchid, and we are talking spotted there. Absolutely spot deluxe on that one. Another nice Heath Spotted Orchid with plausible common spotted markings in there that could make it a hybrid as well. We'll just call this one a Heath Spotted for now. More great Heath Spotted markings on that one. Marsh Hellebrine. Wonderfully weird markings. Supposedly a Heath Spotted Orchid. Could be a hybrid, but whatever it is, that's a gem. Well, if those two are getting it together, I'm going to be first in line for the hybrid. Heath Spotted cross Marsh Hellebrine hybrid. If only. This one actually reminds me of that strange orchid that was in the Herbert Meadows video, if you've seen it, where I spent some time considering whether it could have possibly been a hybrid, and the view was it was a mixed bag, hybrid, common spotted, Heath Spotted. Well, this one is a near identical flower to that one. Very much reminds me of it, and this is definitely a hybrid between the two again, I think. Well, definitely. It's exactly the same patterning and shape of flower. It's got spotted leaves. It's also got strong looping on the bottom one, but not necessarily on the top ones. Just going to call that a Grandees hybrid, I think. Excellent. I hope we find one. Usually do at Buxton Heath. Only just opening. Marsh Fragrant Orchid. I'll keep avoiding the Heath Spotted now because there's so many of them. They've got to be really, really good to get in this video. That's really, really good. Love it. Very fine spots on the leaves, more akin to Heath Spotted than common spotted. I don't know, it could be a Heath Spotted Orchid, could be a common spotted orchid, could be a hybrid, and it could even be Southern Marsh in there, but I don't think so. I think it's a Heath Spotted Orchid. I'm guessing. That seems to be a very large Heath Spotted Orchid, about 18 inches tall, but everything is good for Heath Spotted. Another wonderfully marked Common Spotted. I'd call that's a Common Spotted, another brightly marked one, but it could be Heath Spotted. I don't know is the honest answer. It's a toss of a coin. I think it's a Heath Spotted. Those outer lobes are at least matching this central lobe. It's a Heath Spotted Orchid. What markings though? Don't hold back on the markings on that one. It's almost got the shape of a Heath Spotted. I can't believe a Heath Spotted can possibly look like that. So I'm tempted to say Common Spotted, but then it's probably a hybrid between Heath and Common, because those outer lobes are quite blousy. So let's stick it up as a potential transient hybrid. Another A-grade Heath Spotted Orchid. A couple of noticeably different in appearance marsh helleborine. There's that one with the red vibes going on, inside and outside. And then his neighbour is that one, which does not have red vibes anywhere, and doesn't even really have red inside, or very little. That tiny little orchid is about 3 inches tall, literally no more. I think it's a Heath Spotted Orchid, but with lines like that it could be a hybrid. No idea, don't really care. It's just a gem. Another of these lovely miniatures, which by shape are Heath Spotted Orchids, but by patterning are Common Spotted Orchids, so it's got to be a transient hybrid, hasn't it really? That's another lovely marked spotted orchid that could be Heath, could be Common. I'm going to call it a Heath Spotted Orchid at the least. Spotty leaves. I reckon there's every chance that's a Southern Marsh cross Heath Spotted Orchid hybrid. It kind of can't really be anything else. Well, there's no evidence to suggest that is anything other than a very, very large, it's about 2.5 feet tall Heath Spotted Orchid. Stem's not hollow, faint spots on the leaves, everything's Heath Spotted Orchid really. Just heavy markings for a Heath Spotted, but I think that's what it is. Beautiful markings, and again it's just sitting in the middle of Common Spotted and Heath Spotted. It could be either, and it could be the hybrid between the two. It may well be the latter. Two blockbuster Heath Spotted Orchids side by side here. Interesting markings on that Heath Spotted Orchid. Well, it's a richly coloured Heath Spotted shaped orchid with Common Spotted, very strong Common Spotted marking, so we'll call it a transient hybrid unless anyone wants to argue, in which case I'll still call it a transient hybrid. Oh, it's getting a bit warm now. We're getting towards the end, but wow, it's just Buxton Heath back at its best. I'm actually flirting at the moment with the edge of the marsh, which I usually wade into because there's always good orchids right in the middle, but I'm not going to risk losing a welly or half drowning myself. I don't need to, because the orchids around the perimeter are absolutely brilliant. So going to keep cracking on. We'll find a few more, I guarantee you that, but loving every minute of this one. Really, really good. Some colour in that one. And that is a southern marsh orchid. Spotless leaves, hollow stem. Southern marsh orchid, and a very nice one too. Right, that is it. I'm getting out of here now. Yeah, I could do another hour. I'm not sure I'm missing too much. I've come around the other side of Buxton Heath now, and I'm not seeing anything this side of the stream that runs down the middle. And so I think I've seen the best of them. And being a Heath Spotted Orchid fan, as I've always been, you know, as I say, I've been in heaven for the last hour plus, because the Heath Spotteds here are absolutely top draw. We've seen a couple that are probably common spotted. We've seen a lot that are probably are hybrids, and then we've had what, marsh fragrant orchids, marsh helleborine, just a couple southern marsh, and what else did we see? I can't remember. We saw something else as well, but flies. I'd like to see a white Heath Spotted Orchid. With all those Heath Spotted Orchids, I thought the bound to be a white one, and it wasn't, but I'm not moaning. It's been absolutely great fun. But time to get out of here now. Thank you very much once again for keeping me company and joining me this afternoon, and I hope you'll join me again next Friday at 6 o'clock.